Pastor Zillinger's Daily Devotions.
From Proverbs 7:10-20. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward, her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him. With bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I've spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from the Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, all aloes and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. My husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. Once again, this is a continuation in the book of Proverbs and in many subjects in Proverbs. Proverbs talks about this a lot, of the wayward woman or the prostitute or the adulteress or the fornicator. Now, I will also put this in, this can happen for guys as well. So not just picking on women with this, they could be equally under the law of doing this inappropriately, not following the commandments, not doing things. And here we see the woman or the person with a wily intent. And I think this is important, that oftentimes adultery starts with premeditation. You don't just fall into it. It's like, oh, yeah, I went over to give them a cup of milk and then I just fell in bed with them. Like, no. You had intent. You were planning it. Sometimes also it's a continuous intent where a person lives together outside of marriage and they just say, well, I don't really care what God says, and I want to justify my sin. We really love each other, or we're really married in our own eyes, or we're doing what we want, and all those things, once again, prostitution, fornication, adultery with things. This is interesting in this text. It talks about the woman offering her sacrifices. This is most likely a reference to the sacrifices that has after a monthly time for a woman, where there's some sacrifices made because of blood, and so then she comes home and she's fresh and clean, and now she wants to have adultery with this male. And I always tell people, for the men, stop being stupid, be godly, start putting boundaries in your place instead of saying, oh, well, I'm just going to keep creeping over the boundaries and things. Say, no, one, I'm not going to go out with single women or with people who might be interested in me or something like that if I'm married. Or if I'm not married yet, I'm going to put some boundaries up and say, no, I'm not going to go over to her house, or I'm not going to do the things that she wants because that's what our society says. That's the same way with women as well. Be aware. Don't just go chase a relationship because you're lonely, or to chase a relationship because you want some stability and then you take any and every man. We've got problems in our society of people rushing into marriage, usually because of fornication. I say, well, if you stop the fornication and the Sixth Commandment issues, then you might stop the divorce, you might stop the abortion, you might stop the other sins that come from this. And so Proverbs has a lot to talk about this, to take to heart for men and women, whether it's before marriage or after, when we are married, and keeping our relationship pure and chaste in Christ.
The Lord bless your day as well as your week.